It ain't gonna start to 9:30. It's ran by black people.
Welcome to 10.
Welcome back to another episode of the Will Hill Show. Today I got another one of my comedic homies. We out here in these trenches telling jokes. Steven Black. Steven, tell the people who you are.
My name is Steven Black. I've been doing comedy now for about 3.5, almost 4 years. Just out in these streets telling these pussy jokes, trying to get paid for it.
Getting paid for pussy jokes.
Man, I can't. I'm waiting. Like, this will be my favorite compliment of all time. I hate when people come to me, you're funny. I just want to hear Steven Black, you funny motherfucker. That's all I want to hear. It's like 10 years from now, I just want like some guy walking across the street, just be like, Steven Black, funny motherfucker. All right, cool. All right, appreciate it, man.
I made it. Call your mama immediately.
Right, I'll be like, Mom, you're never gonna believe it. This guy said I was a funny motherfucker.
It happened on Juneteenth. No,
called me a honky again. It was the same guy.
Man, y'all missing out. If y'all not joining the Patreon, we had plenty of conversations before we got started, and you missing out. It costs $1. Go ahead, sign up, and you get the pregame, the postgame, all the stuff in between that we can't just put out there for y'all. We just can't. We ain't trying to get canceled. But if you paid $1, you chose to do it, so you get to laugh with us before the show. So you've been doing comedy, what, you say, going on 4 years?
3.5, almost 4 years. I started doing it when I was roughly 18, 19 years old. I'm 21 now. When I was 18, 19, I was always shy to go into the comedy clubs. I never thought my shit was funny. But then eventually I was like, man, I need to get up there. It's only going to happen one way, right?
You remember the first time you went up?
Yeah. First time I went on stage, I think it was either at the Laugh Factory open mic or it was at Leon Rogers Bar 10. It was one of the two. I think it was Laugh Factory. I told an R. Kelly joke. It was like fresh out of the documentaries.
Yeah.
That shit. What was the second one called? The Reckoning? That
was
shit,
it?
Yeah, it was called The Reckoning, and that shit sounded evil. I was like, this motherfucker did it. I didn't even have to watch it. I was like, all right, he did it.
Bro, I think that they were R. Kelly. It was not a question of if he did it. It was like, how much trouble is he gonna get?
It was, how often did you do it? It was more like that.
Not even. No, we knew it was all the time. Motherfuckers from the city. Like, I grew up in the inner city. We seen R. Kelly at our high school picking up girls. So, like, we know it was true. Like
that
I said,
shit.
it was all about how much trouble he would get.
No, that was the shit because one of my friends, her mom, she grew up in Hyde Park. She went to the high schools out there. She would tell me, like, R. Kelly would pull up, get the girls in the car. I was like, yo, you saw that shit? I was like, God, that's fucked up. But
hey, I guess you could say you knew if the girls in your high school were cute if R. Kelly was up there.
I had bad bitches at my high school. R. Kelly was there. I got to hear the demo tapes.
I mean, it almost became a natural occurrence, though. Like, oh, shit, scales.
Oh, shit. It's Robert.
I ain't never seen it, though.
Yeah.
Was R. Kelly like that one fucking guy who just, like, he kind of dropped out of high school, but he still hung out around him? He was that motherfucker.
Oh, no, he said he can't read, right?
That was the joke. That was that's the only thing I picked up from the documentary, because his brother was like, man, the motherfucker can't read. And I was sitting there, I was like, God damn, if he can't read, well, it's more than likely that he can't write.
Yeah, the two go hand in hand.
Right. So when I heard that, I was sitting there, I was like, this motherfucker probably freestyled all the chapters of Trapped in the Closet. Now, granted, R. Kelly did some fucked up shit. That's impressive, however. Have you heard? There was like 30 plus chapters of Trapped in the Closet, and then there's another 30 that have not been released, over 60 in total, all just freestyled. Jeez. Off the head.
I didn't even think about it.
He's the greatest comedy writer of all time.
How many?
Dave Chappelle, who? R. Kelly.
Robert Kelly. That's my favorite comedian.
Hey, you know some fucked up shit? I was watching it was a clip of it. I was watching it was that scene where he goes, oh no, here we go again. Yeah. And you know how his what was that, his girlfriend's brother that walks in that came back from the hospital? Something buff like dude with the
the brother, right?
Fitted. I was sitting there, I was like, man, that fucker looks like Marcus.
Marcus Hendricks.
Marcus Hendricks, man. I fuck with him, but I saw that and I was like, God damn, I kind of look like him.
He is an actor.
Right, I was sitting there,
now we gotta review it. It might be that movie.
Right. Bridget the Midget, whatever the fuck. We found out it was a midget.
A midget. Yo, that was the shit, bro. I'll never forget when that shit dropped. I was waiting every week, somsome type shit.
Shit was like a sitcom?
It was dropping like like a goddamn TV show.
Bro, I was like, you heard the latest chapter? No, when you in it?
Bro, get on that shit. We'll talk about it later.
You know what? I watched that shit and I was like, I was not as impressed as everybody else was. I was like, I just wasted my fucking time.
I think it'd be one of the things, like the hype be too much and it just cannot live up to the hype.
That's why like I never watched certain shows like The Wire. I waited on The Wire, even though I was a kid.
That's why I ain't watched Power yet. Like,
I think that shit is terrible. The logic in those shows.
50 Cent. I've been stuck on that show Euphoria, but I'm starting to lose. It's starting to fucking wear off on me, man. That shit. I feel like they figured out that all you need to do to keep a good show nowadays is just a lot of drama and cliffhangers. That's all I feel like.
Titties and titties.
And titties. Well, it'd be trans titties sometimes. I'm like, there's one too many dicks on that show. I have to look at. I'm just like, it's like, dog, come on now.
you remember first time you bombed?
First time I
Or
bombed.
like your worst bombing?
My worst bombing was at Lincoln Lodge. It wasn't too long ago, actually. I went up there and I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. But the guy before me was talking about like a plane crash into an elementary school, and he was getting laughs. And so I go up there.
Up north, I swear to God, up north is different, bro.
And so I go and I start telling my jokes. Everyone just in there like, what else you got? I'm just sitting there. I'm like, this motherfucker was talking about killing children, and y'all were like, tee hee ha ha. My shit, all right, fucking. But
He looked mad all over again.
right, but you know, sometimes it's just the crowd, and you just got to feel out the room. I guess the guy before me got it, and my shit was that shit. I haven't told that joke back. I forgot what the fuck it was. But no, I've been up to Lincoln Lodge again. I know, doing all right. So.
What's like your pinnacle? What's your goal?
I'm not really like. Obviously, I want to get paid for doing stand up, but money.
That's the point.
Right? No, but like it's not like the main goal. I love this
factor. Yeah.
I just love this genre. It's something about it that's so raw. It's so dope. Like it's the one last true expression of art that you can do where you actually talk about anything that you want. That's why I fucking can't stand this cancel culture shit. But I would say in all is just to be able to go around the country, just tour and be able to talk about whatever it is I want to talk about without like no holds barred and just.
Right, I just want people to hear my opinion. Accept it for what it is, and if it's funny, laugh. You know what I'm saying?
That's really it.
I don't want no fake laughs. Like I said, if it's funny, laugh. If it's not, bitch, laugh anyway. But tell me later it wasn't funny. Don't you sit there and not laugh, goddammit.
Right.
What would you say is your favorite joke right now?
My favorite joke right now?
No, or better yet, who would you say inspired you? Who were the comics before you who inspired you?
Definitely Chicago's own Bernie Mac, man. That dude's fucking hilarious. My favorite joke is milk and cookies. Some goddamn milk and cookies. Bernie Mac, Robin Harris was dope. Robin Williams, Dave Chappelle, definitely. Tom Segura, Bill Burr, Patrice O'Neal, definitely in my opinion underrated. Patrice O'Neal.
What? I think he has gained.
Yeah, after his passing, it's like his star.
He gained his notoriety. It happens way too often. Wait till people die, and then here you go. Oh, y'all gotta watch.
And then
this.
you blow up.
I would say, but he was already on the path.
Right, like he was next up.
Yeah, he was. Already carved out his space and was there.
Wasn't nobody doing it like Patrice, man. Like even like you can't watch a comic today and no one's got his shit like him, man. He was fucking hilarious, and you just talk about whatever the fuck it was. Bruce is definitely another dope one. I fuck with Bruce a lot.
I think he underrated.
Definitely. Fucking Earthquake got a Netflix special coming out.
Finally, yeah.
28th, man. Dave Chappelle producing for him.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait for that.
My favorite joke from Earthquake is he got a joke about a menage a trois. Having a threesome.
Oh, I think I've heard this
that
one.
shit is fucking hilarious.
I was watching his joke. He's talking about like a blind pimp.
A blind
pimp beating up different ladies, handing him Monopoly money and shit. I fuck with Earthquake. Now, sometimes when I'm trying to figure out like what it is I want to talk about, or just like topics in general, sometimes I'll go back to like the Def Jams, or I'll go like watch some Netflix specials just to see the people who have perfected this art form.
Right.
do it and see how they do and kind of just try to study it. Another comic that I look up to, fucking Jerry Seinfeld. I fuck with Seinfeld, bro. That shit is hilarious.
I mean, if you look at his work ethic and how he does shit, my man's funny.
He's corny, but he's like you got
He got his niche.
Yeah, I've never seen one of his stand-ups.
I think you should watch it. I don't think it's as bad as you are expecting it to be.
No,
Right.
I don't have like a
Well, I would say
already
most
preconceived
people.
notion. I don't give a fuck for the Seinfeld show, but I never thought as popular as he is. I figure must be something funny about him.
Yeah.
He was the highest paid comedian for a long time. I think it was like 2016. Kevin Hart beat him out.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, how the fuck could I leave out Richard Pryor, like Lenny Bruce, Moms Mobley?
It's sometimes it's just too many to name.
Right, like you just gonna leave someone out, and it's just like fuck, I can't believe I left him out.
All right, nah. I don't see. I'm not a big comedic historian. You know what I'm saying? I've heard before, like, oh, you don't know who this is, you don't know who that is. Oh, you're not really doing comedy. I'm like, damn, can I be focusing on myself? You know what I'm saying? But then like, I hear like basketball players say the same thing.
Right.
You don't know who got the most rebounds. You don't know who on the basketball logo, the NBA logo. I'm
Right.
like, nah, how you hooping? You don't know because he hooping. Like,
Right.
I think crazy.
I think as long as you got a love for the genre and you're doing it out of just pure love, like you're not in it for the money, I feel like that's just enough right there. Like there was an interview that there was, like Snoop Dogg was on a podcast and he was saying some shit like, man, if you go into any job, you're going in it for money, you're not gonna get the most out of it. So that's why I try to keep with myself, like, pay me, motherfucker, but
Right.
but
have your price.
but I just got love for it, man. This is like my favorite thing to do, and this is the only thing I feel like, you know, it's like it's just something about it. It's like, man, I feel like this is the thing. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I'm glad I found comedy. Glad I met you in comedy.
Me
But
too,
why
man.
we here? Let's get straight to the bullshit. Let's talk about World War III. The end is here, goddammit. Like, Putin is not playing,
Man,
taking Ukraine
shit.
back.
He's like, you know what, guys, my fault. I was tripping. I'm gonna be back out. No, he's trying to get the band back together, man. He's trying to go on a world tour with the USSR.
So far, my favorite thing about this, I don't know if you have a favorite thing about a war, but is the way Putin tried to threaten the world if you stepped in. It's gonna be my new way of threatening people.
Right.
I'm gonna paraphrase it here. My man pretty much was like, if anybody interfere, I'm gonna rain down destruction upon you. As what did he say? Rain down destruction upon you, where it has never been seen ever in your history.
Basically,
like in your history, bro. Like, is he talking about like just my lifetime or like my whole lineage? Like,
I think he's talking about like fucking high school and like you read through all the past wars, like he's gonna do some more fucked up shit.
You say Hiroshima? That ain't shit.
Right, like Hiroshima ain't nothing to what I got in my I just gotta tap this pretty red button and you're gonna get fucked up.
Russians already like are the villains of the world in so many movies. And
Low
stuff.
key, man. Shit.
I mean, that's because America pushes that idea.
Yeah, the communist.
villains of the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
They do just as much. We do. I mean, this country does just as much fucked up shit as.
Right.
I agree.
We just try to sweep shit under the rug.
Right. Well, no.
We're doing it for democracy.
Then he crept up to Ukraine. Oh no, we cool. We chilling, yo. Man, y'all tripping. We ain't finna do shit. We ain't finna do shit.
Man.
We just exercising,
I mean, he already invaded.
We just practice.
He invaded Ukraine. 2014, I think it was, when he took over Crimea. Crimea was part of Ukraine. Crimea is currently part of Russia.
Right.
We knew this shit was coming. It was the signs was there already. He wanted Ukraine to be part of Russia, and it was already there. So
Yeah, that's what it was. Because he was saying anyone interferes, man, some shit's gonna go down. That's essentially what it was. And I must say, being that I am German, I'm proud to say that we have not interfered with anything about this war. We're sitting this one out on behalf of the German people and the government. I talked to him the other day. Just we're sitting this one out.
How old were you when you arrived here from Germany?
I was like 2 or 3 years old.
Man, you American. Get the fuck out of here. He still walk around telling people, "No, I'm German.
I'm telling you,
I'm from Germany."
overseas dick. I be telling girls that I got overseas dick. You ain't never had this.
Did you ever fucked with a German?
Right, like Guten Tag. I be hitting bitches. Was ist das? Like, what does that mean? I was like, shit.
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Man, I can't get into TikTok, man. I just can't.
No.
Once you see the amount of titties, you will be into it.
I'm gonna tell you something that goes crazy. Twitter porn. That shit.
Yes, go. I just learned about the porn star Maserati today.
What?
Last night.
Oh shit! Do y'all know what the Moby Huge is?
No.
It is a 25.5 diameter, 3 foot tall dildo.
Wait, what?
A 3 foot tall dildo, and it's called the
Moby Huge. I just found out about this shit the
Moby
other day.
Wait, the part that's getting me is the girth of this motherfucker.
Look it up on Amazon right now.
I don't
I don't want that shit in my search
I don't
history.
want that shit in the algorithm.
I don't want that shit on my wish list.
You gotta go take your phone to get fixed, and they all in your data
Right,
and
right.
shit. And they say,
No,
what the fuck
man.
is
Mr. Hill, what is this Moby Huge?
Not even, bro, not even, because I can explain that shit. I can be like, I heard about it, I was looking at it.
Right.
It's the algorithms. I don't want Amazon to start pitching me this
Oh, I got you. I got
this?
you.
You search for it once, and then
shit.
next
Search
you
for
know.
it once, and now I'm getting dildo fucking
Fucking watching YouTube videos, you get an ad about some dildos.
Right,
You're like, what the
right.
fuck is this popping up on my shit for?
No, I'll take your word for it.
Nah, this
But
dude.
who the fuck is using it?
You need the jaws of life to spread your pussy open just enough to where you can get the tip in.
I've seen some shit, and I know that the vagina is a very stretchy muscle,
Man, listen, that shit is like
and shit
putty.
shit that I wasn't even looking for. I seen it.
Motherfucker sent me a video one time of a dude sticking his whole entire head inside a pussy
A
before.
head.
Like this motherfucker, bald head, Mr. Clean was just in the pussy. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Matter of fact, they got they got a toy that's like it's the size and shape of it's a hand.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And that motherfucker is shaped like this, and they use it. It's a fucking dildo. That shape.
Jeez.
It's as big as life size.
And then you want a regular motherfucker like me to try to get up and out there?
Right, as men, man, we don't got, we fucking out.
No, ain't no man dingo doing that, bro.
Right.
Go back to your arm.
When I heard about that Moby Huge shit, man, I was like, man, that is a blunt object. Imagine you're like you're a fucking detective, and the forensic reporter comes back to you and be like, it seems that Mr. Johnson was struck upon the head with a blunt object. We found about 20 feet away this giant dildo with some of Mr. Johnson's DNA on it. Turns out he was struck upon the head until they cracked his skull open with this giant dildo.
That'd be embarrassing though to get killed by a dildo.
Man, that should be.
I'm
Like,
pretty sure it's happened.
it's gotta have happened.
Oh my god, I'm pretty sure it's happened.
That shit looks like a battering ram that fucking like the SWAT will use to break into your crib. Like, police, open up.
Yeah. So for dudes,
With a fucking dildo.
for men, it's been proven like it's only so much you can take. Because it was a dude who let a horse fuck him and he died.
A dude?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about
He
that
ended
one.
up dying. I don't know where. I don't think it was in America. It was
Because that Moby Huge shit blew my mind because it's only 9 inches to the cervix inside the vagina.
Right.
Right, so it's like how the fuck 3 feet?
I mean, that's the back wall, 9 inches. That's supposed to be it.
That's
I
max.
understand.
That is maximum capacity.
I understand people vary. You know, some people might have a shallow pussy. Some motherfuckers could fit a Moby Huge in their shit.
Man,
That's
yeah, because the fucking actually vaginas ain't that fucking deep. Where you need that much length.
I'm in too deep.
I'm just saying,
apparently not deep enough. Motherfuckers out here using a Moby Huge. Golly. Anyway, back to
Anyway, back to comedy.
back to the war.
Oh, back to war. I'm sorry. I skipped ahead.
Bruh, I don't know. Like I said, he just crept over there real. It's like Curtis was like, they've been doing it though, but like the
He
way
fucking crept
announced it
over there
was
like the Pink Panther theme song.
they was like,
But
what y'all doing? And like, no man, we working out, G. Like, leave us alone. The next thing you know, here comes some tanks. What y'all doing? No man, we're just trying to see if these
chilling.
motherfuckers ride, G. Like,
we're just testing to see if it's got gas in it. You know?
checking the suspension on these motherfuckers.
On the tank.
And
The belt broke. We gotta fix it.
Like on the third time. What y'all doing? Oh no, this our shit now.
Oh damn, that's funny as fuck. Checking the suspension,
Bro, then Ukraine, they banned men from the age of what, 16 to 60?
18 to 60.
18 to 60
from leaving.
From leaving the country, just in case they need them to fight. Mm-hmm. I wonder how many people went full Titanic just like a woman to leave.
Gangster shit. The fucking president of Ukraine, the prime minister, whatever the fuck his name, he was like, "Nah, bro, I'm in the trenches with the soldiers."
Yeah,
that was some gangster shit. I applaud that. I applaud that.
He like, I'm finna fight with mine.
Right now, I applaud that because I guess his fucking like grandparents and his parents before him, they were fucking like, they got captured in the Holocaust and they died during World War II and everything. So like he's standing up to another dictator. So that's some gangster shit. I fuck with that a lot.
All right,
because you know,
be out there, or he just go be in a tent somewhere safe.
You fucking general. He just like this is where we're gonna attack. Shoot them. we finna attack at dawn. When I say we, I mean y'all.
Y'all, one of y'all give me a status report. You don't respond, I'm out of this bitch.
Right.
Y'all all dead.
Right.
Who's to say I was the prime minister? It was a shadow government.
I didn't even apply for this job. They just gave this position away.
But I think it's weird how like they are fucking romanticizing Putin. Like they turning him into a sex symbol.
What?
I've seen women on Twitter basically like calling this man daddy.
Oh, okay.
Bro, it is wild.
What's up, Daddy Putin? Fuck.
Papa Putin.
Poppy Putin. That's fucked up.
I mean, he a gangster. Stone Cold gangster.
I mean, they romanticizing the Ukrainian president too. They like they going hard for him. They romanticizing the shit out of this.
Bro, and they try to say all men think about is sex. Look at these women.
You ever seen that movie, Chirac? One with Nick Cannon and them?
I didn't watch it.
Never. I ain't even.
I watched it and fucking that shit is low key funny, but it's like the whole premise is that because of all the gang violence in Chicago.
I know. Go ahead. My bad.
All the gang violence in Chicago, basically all the women go on a sex strike and they just don't give up any pussy. And then for some odd reason in a gymnasium, fucking Nick Cannon and I can't remember the girl's name, but it's old girl that is in the Wanda Vision series, the black chick, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's her. They just fucking have like a sex battle and they just fucking in the dark. I was like, man, what the fuck is this?
Sex battle.
I feel like that could stop the war, man. Just all the fucking Ukrainian, Russian bitches just like, nope. I need to put that shit down.
Y'all go talk this out.
Right.
You beating your meat.
Imagine a sex strike. What would you do in a sex strike?
I don't think it will be. I think that's an impossible
Hypothetically.
Concept. Beat my meat. Shit, what I was doing before I was getting
Fucking else
sex.
am I gonna do? I like thinking about stupid hypothetical shit, man. That's my favorite.
Wow, what would you do?
Like in a sex strike, man? Fuck, I don't know. Probably do some like SEAL Team 6 come in, just like on the low. I'd be like, listen, like, guys.
Hey, shorty. Got foreign dick.
Listen, I'm not for the war neither. Let's
the
make
sex strike don't necessarily apply to everybody though, right? Because prostitutes are prostitutes. They gotta get their money.
Yeah.
Right?
Nah, they closed down like the women in the movie, man. They were fucking consistent. They were closing down strip clubs. They was getting all the hookers off the street and everything. Like they were like, nah. they were taking bitches into their houses. Like, look, you can live with us, but don't be out here selling pussy. You can eat this bread and this sandwiches and shit. Just don't go out there. You can have my cereal. Just don't go out there and make your money.
Women love money too, so we gonna find one that won't
Talking about we go find one. I would never.
We gonna find one that want this money.
You just said a line of niggas.
There's a line. There's a line outside an alley.
If it's more than 3 people in front of me, I'm good.
Oh, that's
you go in there. Bing, 67. What number y'all on?
fucking at the deli.
18.
At the deli, little sack.
Nah.
That shit from Beetlejuice. He goes, "What number are you?" Fuck.
Right. That's used meat, man.
I was almost late here coming to your podcast, man, because I stopped by dispensary out fucking, there was a whole ass line outside. I was like, man, fuck that shit. But right before I left, fucking van pulls up and he's backing up into a parking spot. And right before he does, fucking side door opens and at least 7 motherfuckers walk out and just go inside the dispensary, bro. I was like, what the fuck is this Scooby-Doo ass shit?
The fuck?
Motherfucker, a mystery gang just popped out. I was like, no, I'm gonna go smoke some weed.
They got together and said, all right, who's gonna put on for this gas money?
Right.
Nah, for real.
Yo, gas supposed to get up to $4, G? That what they
Did that happen
said?
before?
I don't know, but I don't remember. It's close to 4, but god
Yeah,
damn, $4?
It hit $4 at one point.
Bro, at $4, these comedy clubs got to move a little bit closer.
On me.
Yeah, because I was so surprised that this one, the one y'all doing today, is so fucking far away.
It's in Richmond Park. It's in the South Burbs.
I mean,
Right.
you know where I'm coming from. I'm like,
For the people watching, me, Stephen Black, and the guy I had on here a few times ago, Chris Ford, we do have a show tonight. It's called Laughter is Therapeutic. It's in Richmond Park, Candy's Place. I don't know who's on live, but everybody's on live. Or
We're gonna be there. It's gonna be a great time, man.
Have a good ass time.
I was just on Google and I looked up Candy's Place in Richmond Park. You look that up, you go to images, the fucking flyers on there.
no shit.
Yeah, I thought it was a little dope. I was like,
About
all right, cool.
goddamn
I was
time.
like, all right, that's cool. That's cool.
I
Just
was-
got Chris's face and me and Will's name.
I wish Chris would have put our face on that motherfucker, but
That's cool, man.
the name, you got to start somewhere.
Right. Did you know there's a whole nother dude named Stephen Black that does comedy as well?
Do you know how many Will Hills does comedy?
Shit. I'm sitting there, I'm like, because I went on Instagram one day and I saw at Lincoln Lodge, it's tonight, they got a show and it said Stephen Black on there. I was like, I don't got a show tonight. Like, what the fuck? I was like, no one hit me up, but I'll pop through. Like, I don't care.
you got a middle name?
Yeah.
Steven, whatever. Black.
Alexander Black.
Stephen A. Black.
Yeah, no, just say Stephen.
Hey, like, that might be it right there, Stephen A. Black.
Stephen A. Black. What does that A stand for? Shit.
Aryan.
Area. I dab you up for that one. That shit's funny as fuck. That shit's funny as fuck.
I am
That's a good one. That's a good one. I fuck. Nothing but white guilt has just overflowed me.
Jeez.
That's hilarious. That's funny as
The
fuck.
Black History Month, Curtis.
Hey, what today is? 26?
Yeah.
Almost over.
Same.
We wind it down.
Oh man. No shit. What I just said? I made me fucking forget. Oh, gas getting up to $4. Gas getting up to $4. Chicken wings, hella
Oh,
expensive.
yeah, inflation is kicking our ass.
Bro,
Oh yeah, man. This shit.
Look,
Bullshit.
I'm telling everybody right now. Harold's go up any more on their wing prices. It's considered fine dining. You can't get in that bitch without a jacket.
You need a sports jacket on.
You need a fucking sports jacket on. No tennis shoes.
So let me ask you this: I'm gonna ask both of you. Which one do you guys think is better, Harold's or Uncle Remus?
We from
Never
out
had
south.
Uncle Remus, so we south side. So this
Oh, you ain't never had it? Oh, okay. I had.
They sauce is a little different.
There's I've had Uncle. I think Uncle Remus chicken is better, but I think Harold's sauce is good.
Yeah, a lot of people from the west side say the other way around though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, a lot of people be like, "Oh, Uncle Remus sauce is better," but Harold's chicken is a little bit better.
Oh, okay. I mean, I fuck with both of them. I just think if Harold's did the sauce and we got the Uncle Remus chicken, I think it would be dope.
Get a collab.
Before the price hike, the J&J's by my crib has some of the best chicken in the city. Before
Hey,
the price hike.
I don't know what part of the country them people are from. Part of the world who run J&J's.
Oh,
They from the Middle East somewhere, but
Yeah.
them motherfuckers can fry some goddamn chicken.
it really be
Man.
black chicks in the back frying that chicken though.
I don't know. Sometimes I ain't seen no black people. Some of these,
Well, on Damon,
yeah,
black chicks in
somebody auntie in that motherfucker.
Man, they killing it. Because it don't be nothing but black chicks working in a plus the Arabs that's back there. But them black chicks be back there telling them how to do that shit.
Fuck all that. I don't know, man. But like I said, this shit go up any higher. Motherfucker, if buy a girl 5-piece, she got to give it up. you want a 5-piece fry hard, shorty? You got to give it up.
Listen,
It's fine
six piece. Listen, we gotta open up.
You gotta right now, like you want something more than 5? You got it right now.
Right.
I'm gonna need a.
You said the bucket. Bring your friend.
Well, you say bring a bucket. You got a threesome.
Bucket equals a menage a trois.
Menage a trois.
That shit's hilarious.
Hey, you
Man.
think technology making us stupid?
A little bit, yeah. I feel like because just everything, because everyone's connected to their phones. I feel like we need to put that shit down for a minute. That's why I did delete some of my social media for a minute, and I don't really go on it like that, but I definitely think that we need to take a break from these fucking phones. We're just all too attached to it, man. We need to fucking get back to what the real world is, in my opinion.
So you think living through our phones is not the real world?
It's so much fake shit that can go on the fucking phone, on social media, man. Everyone just, and I don't necessarily think it's fake in the sense that people want to post what they wish they were going through instead of what they actually doing.
Yeah, I think I don't think it's making us dumb. It's making us more complacent.
Right.
So
More complacent, really?
so instead of, like with the autocorrect thing, I won't, like I said, I won't say dumber, because you can still have the knowledge, but get you so used to being able to spell something wrong and not correct it yourself instead
Right.
of the phone corrects it. So I think it's complacency, and then also like porn. You ain't got to work to find your porn no more. It's there.
That shit's in your history box.
Used to have DVDs.
It's in your bookmarks.
Magazines, jerking off like a Neanderthal. Nah, I've
Fuck,
like,
not a page is sticky.
you ever been to a sex store?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, one time.
Man, I went in one. It was fucking on Hubbard Street. It's in like downtown. I went up in there. It's just a cement block building, and it's got one little window in there. It's open 24 hours. And I walk up in there, and I'm walking through, man. It's some like the grossest shit I ever seen. But then you get to the back, there's a doorway, and above it says game room. And my dumb ass is like, oh, video games, cool. And so I asked the dude, I'm like, man, can I go in the game room and everything? He's like, yeah, go ahead. And then
I'll let you go in there.
right. And he's like, all right, he shouts from the front. He goes, all right, everyone that's in the game rooms, put in your quarters or whatever, put in the money. And I'm looking around. I got in the room. I'm like, man, where the fuck's the sticks at? Where the controls at, man? I'm trying to play. I'm thinking like this is gonna be a 2K tournament or some bullshit.
Right.
Motherfucker, I got caught listening to motherfuckers just beat they meat on a Wednesday afternoon. I was like, God damn it.
Oh, wait, what? Okay, what was going on?
Motherfucker, like that, like you can go into a sex store in this place and you can just like jerk off middle of the day, man. That shit's creepy as fuck. I didn't know you could do that shit.
Basically, they got like little booths where they can watch
Yeah.
porn.
Like, you know how they got those fucking porn videos?
I ain't never been to a sex shop like that.
Yeah, nah.
We've been to regular, they selling dildos on the wall.
Right, pretty much.
Yeah, no, this is some gross shit. Like, that shit said no women allowed, and I was like, man, this...
What if they want to get one off in the
Nah, because men, we're more gross. We're much more gross.
Yeah.
We are.
I think we more gross up top, like on the surface.
We're more aggressively gross. Women are just as gross because fucking they be fucking flicking the bean with shit that you can put in a salad and everything, man. Okay.
Cucumber fucker.
Cucumber fucker. Fucking carrots and shit like Bugs Bunny. Shit.
Remotes, stick shift handles. I done seen it all.
Anything, man. Like, dude, it's fucking weird, but I ain't gonna slut shame. That was another thing.
I don't kink shame, man. Whatever you into.
Whatever you into, man.
As long as it ain't hurt nobody.
So I don't get slut shaming, man. What about you? What
I
about y'all?
don't understand it because every man wants a slut.
My whole thing is who doesn't like having sex?
It's some people who physically find sex uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? But they got
asexual people.
They got hell no. I know two people who claim to be asexual, and I've had sex with both of them. And it's like, but they say again, this is not everybody. I can't speak for everybody who's asexual. This is just the two people I talk to.
Right.
It was like they don't think about it, but they be down if it comes up. Right.
Right.
They'll do it to make the other person happy type shit, and it makes me happy every time.
My whole thing is, man, I feel like everyone likes having sex because orgasm is one of the best feelings. Orgasm is top 3 best feelings in the world. There is scratching an itch you can't reach, pissing while drunk, and an orgasm. Those are the 3. Those are the 3. Those are the 3. But I don't get I don't get slut shaming women, and I don't get the fucking ideology of when like a guy like has sex with so many women. Like I've never actually seen other guys be like, dude, like he's a fucking king or some shit like that. Because in all honesty, like guys will slut shame other guys as well. Like if you got a close friend and you know he gets around and everything, you probably got a cup in your crib that's got his name written on it. Because that's the only thing you allow to put his lips on. Because that shit like
maybe that's a German thing. I don't you slut shame? Well,
with like guys,
Sure, I have before.
like guys will slut shame subtly. That's what I mean by that. But like if a guy slut shames a girl, it's just because he can't fuck her.
yeah, 100%. 100%. I think I hate the double standard when it comes to being a slut. All right, I hate that women are considered slut. They have sex with 10 people. Oh, bitch, you're a slut. Like,
I mean, men are.
bitch, that's experience. Go get some experience.
Right.
Yeah, so men are men take it different though. I feel like that's the difference. Like sluts, you call a woman a slut, she don't. You got an argument on your hands. You call a man a slut.
And
All right.
I mean, but
Hold on, I got some pussy. What the fuck you mad about, bro?
Oh no, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Unless women start slut shaming the way men do.
What do you mean?
So, dudes will not wife up or date or
You can't turn a hoe to a house.
Right.
Type.
Women.
No, wait. Actual prostitution is different.
True, but
If you out here busting up for $40,
I mean, but
you a hoe. No.
So if the man is out here just fucking for free, if women did the same thing that men do to women, I feel like it'd be a little bit more of a balance. It'll take a while for it to get to that point because if women be like, well, I ain't fucking with him, he fucked too many women or whatever. Mm-hmm. She asks him his body count. If it's over a certain amount, she'll be like, nah, I can't fuck with you. That's just. I mean,
man, we be lying about that shit too. That's the thing. Like, I've had girls ask me like, "What's your body count?" I'm like, "Man, 5." I'm like, "That ain't 5."
No, bro. Look.
I mean, but if a dude say like 20, tell a chick like 20, trying to stun or whatever, and she be like, "I can't fuck with you," I bet you next time he gonna give the real answer.
Yo, I got a homie, guaranteed, verified over 200 women.
Damn.
Just sling shit on Tinder.
That's also like that's high risk dick right there.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta have a cup with his name on it, because that's the only thing he's allowed to put his lips
And
on.
he just got married not too long ago. So.
My thing is that as long as you're being safe and responsible about it, man, fuck all
Get tested. Get fucking tested.
I've been doing that shit like I just started doing this like a year and a half, 2 years ago. After every partner I get, I go get tested right after. Like it's like it's a little expensive, but man, I'd rather be safe than sorry. You know what I mean? But fucking back to like men slut, like when women slut shame other women, that shit is because who the fuck knows? It's probably got something to do with zodiac signs or some bullshit like that. But fucking,
they gonna blame the patriarchy.
My thing is, man, I feel like we should be able to live in a society where women can just go up to a guy and be like, hey, man, I don't want to have sex. At least a majority of women, because there'll be some women that are like that, but it's very rare. Or like a guy can go up to a woman and be like, hey, I want to have sex. Like, I'm not looking for anything. I just want to have sex. And she can be like, all right, cool. I feel like because of slut shaming, men are forced to lie, or men gotta lie.
Hey, I see where you're going with this.
The ulterior motive, we have to approach differently. We
Right, because
on.
as a woman, you can go up to a guy and you can be like, hey, I'm not really looking for anything long term or serious. I just want to have sex.
Me too.
Right, like a guy gonna be like, well, shit, today's my lucky day.
I can't go up to a woman and be like, let's fuck
Another double
let's
standard.
just fuck around.
Right,
But
and
they
so,
can come up
But
to
wait,
me.
hold on. But they say we can.
They have motherfuckers.
that shit's a trap. Let me tell you, that shit is a trap, because a girl will say some shit like, hey, if you just want to have sex, tell me that. Don't beat around the bush. Don't do don't waste my time. Just say you want to have sex.
But if we said,
and here's
you
the
ain't
thing,
get no sex.
right? Because a guy will fall for the trap. He'd be like, oh, okay, I just want to have sex. What is she gonna do? She's just gonna thin out the herd at that point. And so men are required to lie at that point, or like we feel like we're forced to lie because you don't want to be perceived as a slut. So now I gotta lie to you and pretend that I care about you more than I really do. Like I gotta buy you like flowers, I gotta take you out on dates and all that shit just to get some pussy, so that when it comes to that point where you tell your coworkers, your girlfriends, your fucking mom, whoever, like, oh, me and so and so fuck, and be like, oh, okay, well at least he's been being kind to you. He's like taking you on dates and everything. It's not just like a hit it and quit it situation. And fucking.
All right, hold on. To every woman watching this, can y'all please tune in? Tell us, could a man ever approach you, keep it 100%, keep it a buck, and be like, yo, I'm just looking to smash? Is that, I guess, desirable? Is that something y'all willing to accept, or should we continue the path that we go down? We take y'all out
Because as a man, I don't. As a man, so do y'all?
Wait, hold on, my bad. Hold on.
You good?
Has a woman ever approached you?
Yeah.
And told you that shit?
Yeah.
Curtis?
No.
I mean, she was ugly, so I turned her down. But I mean, them ugly bitches that come on me, I'm just like, man, can I get like a 10 out of 10? Just like,
where your friend? Hold on. Tell your friend. Well, you practicing for her because you ain't it.
right? But like, do you guys know how much, like, not like hooker, like street pussy? Do you know how much like actual pussy costs? I would say
about the value of pussy.
I would no. I'm saying like I'd say that like just regular pussy costs anywhere from like $350 to $500 in about 4 weeks of your time. That's how I'd say how much pussy costs.
That's the breakdown.
I'll say because you have to count fucking gas, date money, fucking flour, like all that shit. You got to count all that shit in, and then like 3 to 4 weeks, and she finally like, all right, you can bust the walls down, like fucking finally, because I can't just come up to you and say, hey, this is what I want to do. So because I feel like that's because of slut shaming, because a woman doesn't want to be perceived as a slut.
Hold on, okay.
I've been pondering this shit for a minute.
I hear you. I think your mathematics is off slightly. You're forgetting about another step, your level of game. Because if you spit good game, you could turn White Knight or Dave and Buster to busting cheeks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like
that's true.
And if I mean
talking about or a good conversation.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean you gotta do something. You ain't doing it for free.
But how rare is that? Like you really gotta have you really gotta have the gift of gab for that shit.
No, it's called
I am broke and I have been able to fuck.
No, it's called picking your battles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, within a few minutes of talking to a female, you should be asking the right things on how she handle herself and how she move.
Mm-hmm.
You know, right then and there whether you go just try to fuck or you go try to pursue a relationship, right? And then after you make that decision, you know what you got to do to get there. And depending on the type of woman, you know if it's between $300 to $500 at 4 weeks of your time. If that's how she rock, that's how she rock. You know what I'm saying? But then lions go out there and eat, but they ain't grabbing the strongest motherfucker. They grab the motherfucker lacking behind. So as a man, you want to just fuck, you grab the bitch lacking behind. Mm-hmm. You grab the friend who's in the middle, who ain't drink or danced all night because she's the designated driver, and you go talk to her and tell her you just want to fuck. I bet you fuck.
You got a point, man.
I mean, because even these so-called 10 out of 10 women, I hate to say it, but they self-esteem don't be up there.
Confidence for everybody, man, is a whole fucking
I'll
shit.
see some ugly bitches with some confidence on them, man.
I was at that club last night, and that bitch, only her tummy was shaking, but she was shaking that motherfucker with some confidence. She was like, nah, this is my dance floor. I was like, all right, bitch, go crazy.
Go crazy.
I will say some women's confidence be misplaced, though, because dudes gonna be dudes. A lot of dudes are just trying to fuck anyway, so if a lot of dudes is approaching you and I can't say like because depending how somebody look is like opinion based thing, but you gonna look at a chick and be like, she's not as pretty.
It's subjective, yeah.
Right, it's subjective, but at the same time, you be having these chicks who they not as cute, or they let's just say she's a 6. Let's put a number on it.
Okay,
all right.
She a 6. She get approached maybe 23 times a fucking week.
Okay.
Her confidence is up because she getting approached too much.
Mm-hmm.
So much.
That's also social media got something to do with that as well.
That too. Or they all in the comments if they either getting approached on they getting approached on the street or they in the comments. And I think some of these chicks they confidence don't match their looks because
I hear you.
dudes are
thirsty.
We are who we are.
Mm-hmm.
We trying to poke whatever.
Right.
So I think that's a lot of this confidence shit is just like.
Oh, no, I keep it a buck though. A woman coming to me for real, and be like, "Hey, I was just trying to fuck." I will be weary. I'm like, bitch, how many? Again,
are you setting me up?
Right. I look around like it's Ashton Kutcher gonna pop up or some shit.
Like, do you have a current STD test like right now?
I need you to go get tested. Like,
I don't fucking know.
But yeah, I ain't gonna I'm not gonna slut shame you, like, man, you a slut, you get around. I'm not gonna make that assumption, but it is just to be weary though. So I hear you on that one.
The only woman that should ever be slut shamed is Tiana Trump.
No, I applaud that woman for her bravery.
No.
And her contribution to the porn industry.
I watch her porn again the same after she put that video out talking about every disease she had. I was like,
wait, what?
Yes.
Oh, you should have fucking said it.
Wait.
She put a video out like she'd had this all treatable, but that vagina is acidic to me now.
Acidic. That shit needs to have a contamination fucking sticker above that bitch. The biohazard pussy.
It's gonna have a red bag around her pussy.
Oh fuck. Damn. So I went out to Vegas, right? And I went out to this club there, and fucking Caesar's Palace. It's called like Omnia or something like that. And I fucking walk in there and I thought I saw Tiana Trump, man. I was like, yo, word. I was like, God, you being good right now. You're being awfully generous to the boy. But fucking I walk in, it wasn't her. Long story short, I get back and I'm talking to my friend's brother, and he's like, man, that could have been her sister. I was like, she got a sister? He shows me a picture of her from Instagram. It was her sister.
Damn.
I was bad too.
I was like, damn, I could have fucked Tiana Trump's sister. I was like, that's the next.
Is she?
But I don't think she do porn. She just be,
OnlyFans and shit.
living her best life.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I don't think she do OnlyFans either. She's just a hoe.
Oh, okay, well.
Live her best life.
Right.
All right. On to the next thing. What if, I mean, you took an Uber, Lyft and stuff before,
right,
and you can always see like the drivers like score, the number of stars and reviews. What if people had those? Like
fucking NBA stats and shit.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying like, what if we was walking around, I could just like hold my phone up,
face scan,
like Black Mirror.
Yeah, bro, and I can
Black
see,
Mirror be fucking me up,
and I can see what people have said about you. Be like Stephen Black. 4.5 stars.
Ain't shit.
Be hacking no.
Stealing jokes and shit.
Like, I think that should be wild.
I don't steal jokes, by the way.
My score would be low.
Hey, you got to say that shit.
Right.
Disclaimer: you don't steal jokes. It was a joke. What do you think your score would be?
Are we going like 5 stars or like 1 out of 10?
Out of 5.
Out of 5, I would say like, what are we basing the stats on? Like, just genuinely as a person? Or like a relationship.
Let's go relationship.
Perception gonna come into play with those stars.
That's true.
Because somebody made.
All right, so societal standing.
I would say like honestly, I'm probably gonna be like a 3, somewhere between 3 and 3.5. On all honesty, like I'm not.
Yeah, people hating on you out here.
I'm not the biggest dick in the world. I'm not like the biggest asshole in the world, but I've said some, done some fucked up shit to some people. So I'm just giving myself like all honesty, I'm being honest with myself. So I'd say anywhere between 3 and 3.5.
What, Curtis? What?
2.5.
2.5.
Probably less than that, because I be talking shit. You go back and watch some of these old videos.
So and so ain't shit.
I just called a girl a hoe. I'm
okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm taking it into too much consideration that the only way you get reviews is people who've been around you. Let's say a month. They have to have been around you like a month.
I'm gonna stick with 2.5.
Okay.
Around a month, I would say like
a one-off altercation. You know what I'm saying?
4. I'll give myself 4 at that point.
I'll give myself a 4.5. That's just me.
I mean, Uber got something similar already. Like, we get graded. Like, I got a 4.
As a rider, yeah.
Yeah, I got a 4.9.
Graded the rider. This
So
motherfucker wasn't talking to me. He was being awfully rude and quiet.
Somebody gave me less than 5 stars, and I be sitting in the back, and I be fucking relaxing. Or I go to sleep. Shit.
I be hate when I get an Uber or Lyft and they don't got the radio on. I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear you breathe. The sound of traffic and shit. Dude.
I hate when they on the phone. That shit. They be on the phone, especially foreign people.
Bro, I ain't
got nothing against anybody from a different land.
I got something for you.
But before they be on the phone, they screaming, and then I'm just sitting there like, damn, you could have leave. Like you said,
right? You could have waited until like the next guy.
So go to Google Translate, turn your mic on.
Oh shit!
And as they talk, it will fucking.
No
That's
shit.
some fun. I'm about to call Uber when I go.
Yeah,
shit.
That's some
I
funny
do that
shit
all the time.
Nigga, I'm finna get an Uber around the block just to
right. I'm finna go downtown one day just to do that shit. Park in a parking garage like Uber.
Because at work, I work when I worked at Equinox. I work with a bunch of Mexicans.
Nah.
And so sometimes it's language
barrier. Hold on, let me.
Sometimes it's language barriers. So
I ain't even thought about that, man.
So I pull out my phone, turn on my mic, and they talk, and then as they talk it.
Right.
So go to Google Translate.
Go to Google Translate, and it should be a little blue mic.
I had a coworker. He was telling me some shit similar to that.
The text or no?
Oh, okay. So it's gray right now. So whatever language, I think you can put it on like discover the language. Just make sure that first one is English. Put the mic on, and when they start talking, it should work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got like a detect language.
I think so. Yeah, there you go.
I had a coworker. He was telling me some shit similar to this. Like he was, you lived out in East Chicago, and he was fucking walking back from like a corner store one day, and a fucking cop pulls over, and he's like, "All right, what are you doing out this late?" Blah blah, something like that. And he starts speaking Spanish to the cop, and the cop's like, "Hey man, come here." And he pulls out the fucking Google Translate, and he starts talking to him, trying to figure out what the fuck he's doing out there. And I was like, "Man, what the fuck?"
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
That shit. Why I ain't ever think to do that shit.
I do it all the time. Like, I have both my earphones in when I'm in the Uber or the Lyft, and then I just turn on my Google. Like, make sure they ain't talking shit about me.
Right.
Because I respond with I'll be struggling so. I'm gonna try to speak your language real quick.
You mother. Hold on.
How you say motherfucker?
You guys ever seen that movie Whiplash? No movie I'm talking about.
I think I seen it. Maybe
the movie about like the student jazz drummer or whatever, and the fucking teacher like pushes him so hard.
Oh yeah, I seen the clips of it.
Dude, that shit like it's a good movie, but the scenes where the fucking teacher cusses out the students are so goddamn funny. Like he says some fucked up shit to these kids, man, and he's just like he tries to push them hard, and he's just like it's just a fucking weird way of teaching. And he said something like, "I've been around for 21 years on this earth. I've never thought to say this." He goes, "For the last father fucking time." Instead of saying motherfucking, he said father fucking. And I was like, that's creative as shit, man. Holy hell.
But now, if you could see people ratings, would you think you would judge them differently? Like you walk up on the shorty, you in a bar, she looking nice, buy her a drink,
but she only got a 3.
You bring up her phone, it's a 1. She got a 1 star.
It depends on why it depends on why your rating is so low or so high.
Sit there reading the reviews.
Because you might get a dude who's been trying to hit for a month and he couldn't, so he decided to give 1 star.
This bitch has got 1 star on Rotten Tomatoes for her bad pussy. Head game is out of whack.
Only can ride a dick for 2 seconds. Does not have magnes.
Hey, they gotta help. That shit that Ali K posted.
Huh?
Ali K posted that little contraption where
you can sit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit.
Get one of those for my older bitches.
My older bitches.
Protect your hips, baby.
I'm gonna start fucking around with these cougars, man. These young bitches.
You ain't never had a cougar?
Nah, I've had a few. When I worked at UPS, I had a sugar mama.
You're a child. You're 21.
Yeah, right.
This is my age is cougars and shit. Because I'm 31. So I'm like, baby.
I almost hit you with that Kevin Hart shit. Damn.
This show's going to be over. Fuck it. Fucking German.
Stephen Aryan Black.
I was spreading the rumor.
Motherfuckers gonna start calling me that shit. I'm like, God damn it. The word is out.
Fuck you, man.
That's hilarious, though, man.
Shit, you had brought up earlier something you want to talk about. I forgot, though.
Oh, fucking.
This fucking guy. What else we got, Kurt?
So
this fucking guy.
We have reusable condoms for married people. It's the first thing.
What?
It's a skit we probably finna end up doing.
I don't know why I wrote that shit in this.
I think, bro, I've been thinking about it, and that is gonna be funny as fuck.
Oh, Victoria's Secret model with Down syndrome. I don't know why I took that down, but I did. You know what? Oh, I laughed about it. That's why. And then I realized, like,
you guys see that picture of the prom couple? They both had Down syndrome, I think it was, and fucking it was. No, it wasn't that. It was a fucking video of some guy with Down syndrome, and he had a bunch of money in his hand. He was counting the money, and the guy recording the video goes, his syndrome may be down, but his money is up.
Damn.
And the only reason I laughed about the Victoria's Secret Down syndrome model was because I was like, am I wrong for finding her hot?
Motherfuckers gonna watch the podcast.
I think that's the point, though.
Am I wrong?
Motherfuckers gonna watch the podcast up until this point and be like, you know what? I've had enough. But I think that's also an important part of comedy. Is like, I mean, that Down syndrome thing is fucked up, but to talk about shit that other people are afraid to talk about. I did a set Wednesday. I did a open mic set at the Red Room Comedy Club, right? And I was telling some jokes. I'm gonna tell them tonight. And fucking this one guy, he like after I got off stage and everything, he's like, man, that was fearless. And like that shit kind of boosted my confidence a little bit. And I feel like as a comedian, that's what we're supposed to do, is be able to talk about shit that everyone else is afraid to speak on, or is like people are speaking on it but like in whispers and shit like that.
What people talk about in their house but not out.
Right.
Yeah. So you know how people be like, it's a joke. Like some comedians, they say stuff, but you know they do it under the guise that it's a joke.
Right.
I can't, like, if somebody ever decide to go back and say, all right, we finna go back to when we was doing podcasting on mics, which was the earlier thing we did. and then Will Hill show, and then our lives, and they clip some shit together and say this person Curtis
This
is trash.
is who Curtis is.
I couldn't have behind because I'm not a comedian. I don't do stand up. I'm not a comedian.
Oh, that was gonna be my question. Okay.
So I'm just like, I wouldn't be able to have behind the guys. It was a joke, or I'm a comedian. I'm being funny.
No, you can still say it's a joke. It was just like you just not like a stand up. You can
Right.
still be a joke.
Because I was gonna be like, well, suck my dick from the back if you got a problem with it.
You can still say that shit too.
Hey, I thought about this like 5 months ago. I think I got it down to pinpointed the exact time when cancel culture started.
Go ahead.
When Steve Irwin died. Everyone wanted to punch a fucking stingray. Motherfuckers was going to aquariums, stabbing stingrays and shit, stomping them out. When Steve Irwin died, that's exactly when cancel culture started. Because everyone was fucking up some stingrays. Everyone was talking shit about stingrays. Facebook, Twitter, all that
Bro,
bullshit.
you telling me they was game banging with stingrays because this white man died?
Yeah.
I don't
He's
remember
the
this.
crocodile hunter and a bitch ass stingray killed him.
Yeah, the crocodile hunter.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I remember the stingrays getting jumped by.
Nah, motherfuckers was really going to aquariums.
They had stingrays like touch tanks where you can come touch them. And
Yeah.
motherfucker was fucking the stingrays up.
Yeah, motherfuckers would go in there.
The Steve, motherfucker.
All me, bro. Like that
That's
shit.
just fucked up.
I think that's actually when cancel culture started. I think
I mean, all those motherfuckers should have been canceled because that's just stupid.
like they canceled stingrays. No one fuck with stingrays no more, man. You ever went to the aquarium and motherfuckers like, let's go see the stingrays?
Bro,
No, fuck that, Steve Irwin, bro.
Bro, that was one stingray, G. We can't judge. We can't judge all those stingrays off one bad stingray action. Who to say Steve Irwin wasn't fucking with him? Buddy was trying to protect himself.
Nah, you know Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin was in his hood. What was he doing?
Came to the wrong block, bro.
Right, fuck you mean? You the crocodile hunter, motherfucker.
Fuck you doing in the ocean? Ain't shit about the stingray hunter, bro.
It ain't one, cause we kill him. Out of there.
That's funny as fuck, man.
Oh fuck.
We talk about that shit. That fucking Kyle Rittenhouse shit. He want to sue.
Oh, right.
You want to sue fucking Whoopi Goldberg, LeBron. You basically want to sue a bunch of celebrities and politicians all because they're saying that he's a fucking murderer. And it's like, dude, you know you did that shit. We saw you do that shit.
People,
And that shit is like, it irks me in the point, like the comedian me is irked because fucking like the freedom of speech, man. That's another reason why I love doing comedy is because it's a place where you got the freedom of speech. You can really talk about anything because like, I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel like to me a comedy club is like a sanctuary to where you can talk about anything. It don't matter how
100%.
fucked up.
No, 100%.
It don't matter how fucked up the topic is, or it doesn't matter like what your viewpoint on the topic is, because no one in the audience or even the comedians got to agree with you. It's just you're going there to voice your fucking opinion, and everyone outside of a comedy club is gonna be like, "Oh no, you're wrong." That's another thing about this fucking generation that irritates me is the fuck everyone is determined opinion a fact. It's like not just because how you feel. It doesn't mean that shit's a fact.
Yeah. No, I agree. That's why I let anybody come on stage, bro. Like, there's some terrible comics who've been up there. You've seen it, but I could easily be like, oh, you can't go up no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, fuck that. I keep going. It was only one. It was only one person.
You don't
almost
funny
banned.
shame.
No, hell no. It was only one person I almost banned, but I almost beat him up.
Okay.
Were you there? The dude. I don't want to say his name on the camera. The short black dude. It's crazy, bro. He got like a big ass duffel bag with him, the poncho and the hat. Fuck it. I say his name because I'm pretty sure the man ain't got internet because he don't trust shit. He go by mannequin.
No, I didn't see that.
He was only up there like twice, G.
Oh, I think someone might have told me about him. I think he was at I think it was him or it was some dude that was up at Laugh Factory.
Yeah, he went up at Laugh Factory too.
And
time.
fucking, we were all waiting in the green room for the
was
bucket
going
drop.
off, yeah.
And he was fucking going. He was
Yeah, I was there when he was.
no.
He fucking
you,
said.
You might have been there.
It
'cause
said
I
almost whooped his ass, right?
Was he talking? He was talking about some shit. He was like, the tyranny of this comedy club.
Yes.
We will not be suppressed.
Yes.
And I'm looking at him like, bro, are you gonna overthrow King Henry VIII? What the fuck are you talking about right now,
Bro, I might call Sid right now just so he could be like, yeah, he almost whooped his ass, G.
Fuck, call him.
Should-
Get him
should
on the
I call
cat.
him?
We're doing the
should I call
podcast
him?
right now, Sid. Tell us what you're doing.
He might not answer. I ain't never just up and called this motherfucker. But shit, why not? The fucking
Right.
man. Oh, low key, I'm lying. He just changed his number, and I don't think I got it saved.
Oh shit. But nah, that was that dude. That shit was funny as fuck to me.
Yeah, nah, bro. He basically he insinuated in one of his jokes that I was sucking his dick,
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, no, not you cross the line. That's the
That's different if like you cool. That's different if you cool with somebody. I laugh that shit off. If fucking
Oh wait, here goes number right here. Let's see.
like one of my friends talk some shit like that. I'm like, bro, you fucking around. I know that shit, but if I don't know you and you talking about some shit like that, I'm like, buddy, what the fuck you want?
Let's see what he said.
Let's see what Sid said.
Swap it on Will Hill show, man. You don't know what the fuck gonna happen.
That's another thing I love. That's another like comedy style, like just like the spontaneity and just like the random funny shit.
Will Hill, what's going on?
Yo, Saeed, what you doing, bro?
Y'all so damn funny.
Hey, now look, no, real quick. I only called you because I'm doing a podcast, Stephen Black. We live right now, and we was talking about that dude, Mannequin. You remember that dude? You almost whooped his ass up at the Laugh Factory.
At the Laugh Factory, yeah.
Yeah, if you might tell the story real quick. You got time?
Hello to you too, Sid.
No, I'll tell you what happened for real in real life later on.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say that shit on camera. Like, nah, they gonna get back.
I ain't talking about the mannequin thing. I'm talking about what's going on right now.
Okay. Okay.
I'm busy.
He's talking here at the gym.
Oh, you at the gym? Okay.
Okay, mannequin. This
You on the
is what
treadmill,
happened.
right?
We was all upstairs in the Laugh Factory doing the ticket draw or whatever.
Right.
Right.
Bucket draw.
Right.
Yeah. And mannequin just out the blue, like the
Telling you, he was talking about the
powers and
tyranny and the
actions
fucking.
and Jesus Christ is all coming back to kill each and every last one of y'all. And I was like, man, shut the fuck up. He said, whoever said that, your mama a hoe. And
You don't talk about the mama. That's where you go wrong at every time.
he got the running off at the mouth still. He was like, and I'll whoop anybody else that said that.
Bro, he all of 5'3", G. Like,
I'm like, word?
He got to fucking dunk his change on the bus.
bro, that man is off his fucking rocker. Nah, because I was telling him that I ain't never told nobody they can't go on stage, but I almost whooped his ass and I almost told him he couldn't come on stage. He didn't remember, but he remembered from the Laugh Factory. That was it.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Take it easy, man.
Boom, just like that. Short ass conversation. I don't remember last time I had a short conversation like that on the phone. Usually, I get a phone call. It's about some shit.
Right.
What could you have not texted?
I be thinking it's weird when my guy friends they text me and they'll be like, "Hey, what's up? Like, what's going on?" Just like to have like a regular conversation. I'm like, bro, like I feel like it should just be one important thing, and then it's just like it's done. Like I'll do that with a girl. Like, hey, like how you doing? What's going on?
You FaceTime your friends?
I don't mind. I don't ever FaceTime people. I usually try and call people. I don't like the whole FaceTime thing. I don't know. It's just like it's just part of me. I just like I don't want to sit there and like fucking look at you, watch the fucking ceiling, man. I'd rather have that fucking conversation because FaceTime. I feel like I'm gonna get stuck on that shit. But yeah, I be FaceTime people. People FaceTime me and then I call people. That's how I put it.
I think they need to just get rid of voicemail altogether. Mm-hmm. When was the last time you left a voicemail?
Shit.
Curtis, when's the last time you left a voicemail?
Can't even remember.
Boy.
Right.
Oh, I'm going to tell a story about my grandma, and she might kill me for it, but it's funny. Because, low-key, she's the only person who still leave me voicemails.
Right.
But I love when she leave me voicemails. She go, my nickname is Sean. And so the voicemail will go, she go, "Hey, Sean, it's your grandma. I need you to come by." Ooh. I'm like, I hear it. I'm like, "Granny, you got call ID." I know.
Oh, the whole identifying.
I know it's you, right?
Right. Okay, I got you.
You don't have to preface it with who you are. Yeah, well, she's the only person who leaves me a voicemail, but every time. "Hey, Sean, it's your grandma."
Yeah, I don't get no voicemail, man. If they don't, fucking people just like they hang up the phone call after like a couple rings, they'll call you again and do the same shit. And then after like so many phone calls, they just
text them. What the fuck you want? No.
Right.
All right, man. We coming towards the end of the podcast. Anything else you want to add? Anything you want to talk about? You got any other shows coming up you want to plug? Anything?
I'll be headlining the Red Room Comedy Club in Evanston on April 2nd. It's gonna be a Saturday. It's gonna be me and a bunch of different other comics. I don't know who the fuck's gonna be up there, but come check it out. It's definitely gonna be a dope show. It's definitely a dope room. I would say around 60, 70 people can fill that in. Just come on through and have a good laugh, man.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Shit, nah, I think we're good.
Are you a conspiracy theorist? You believe in any conspiracies?
I don't necessarily believe in
You a flat earther or?
No, I'm not a fucking dickhead. I don't know.
We've been trying to get a flat earther on the fucking Will Hill show so we can like have a conversation because I'm curious to the motherfucker.
No, like that shit. Like I'm not that fucking dumb.
You believe in aliens, the reptilian race?
I'm not gonna say I believe in any conspiracy theories, but I will say that a majority of them wouldn't surprise me. Them fucking UFOs, that's some shit. They were fucking the fucking CIA just dropped footage of UFOs because everything else was going on. No one gave a shit about them. Everyone was like, oh yeah, UFO. I felt like it's because people fucking already knew though, like or at least it didn't surprise anybody. It was like yeah, it's fucking big ass fucking galaxy. Who the fuck cares?
You think we've been to the moon or no? Moon landing was real?
I mean, if we did, who the fuck cares? Like, what was the point of it? Fuck, okay, you went to space and you got on a fucking rock. Good for you. You wasted all that fucking tax money.
A step in like
because you wanted to beat Russia to it.
Yeah,
that's how it was. It was just like we gonna do it because we can.
Bro, one of my favorite like quotes from that time, the space race. I forget the dude who said it, but he was like, "America spent $1 billion creating a ballpoint pen to go to space. Mm-hmm. The Russians took a pencil." Like, mm-hmm. So you trying to tell me us as people we had to get a fucking pen? They took pencils and we beat them? Like,
that's fucking. So I did hear one conspiracy theory that it's like 7 different families that run the world.
Oh yeah.
I heard about that shit.
That's supposed to go like way back though, right?
Right. Yeah, that's like 1800s and shit. Like when like societies and civilizations were like not civilizations, but when fucking like societies were really advancing and everything. That's when those families kind of like took control. I just heard about it. Like this one girl, she was telling me about it.
As long as they don't bother me.
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
That's honestly my whole attitude. I was like, man, I don't give a fuck.
So you believe in aliens, no?
I'm not gonna say I believe in them, but if they were to be real, it wouldn't surprise me. Like if someone were to show me, like if you're about to pull up a picture of an alien on your phone right now, I'd be like, all right, I believe it.
No, what if they already here? What if they already among us?
Like some Men in Black shit?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a little bit creepy, but like I said, like it just wouldn't like. Now,
they say the spaceships deep, like in the ocean, because we only explore like what 2-3%.
I don't fuck with the ocean. That's one of my biggest fears. Like big bodies of water. I don't fuck with like Michigan. I will not go in there. Like, there's nothing in there. I'm like, how the fuck do you know? You been to the bottom? If I can at least see to the bottom, I'll go in there. Like I'll go in a pool. Right. But like a lake,
ain't nothing come from underneath that.
Right, like like ain't nothing coming from under that tile, right? Like a lake, pond, ocean. I won't go in none of that shit, man.
A puddle.
None of that shit, bro. I don't fuck with none.
Puddles in Chicago, man.
I don't
the potholes. You can't see the bottom of them bitches. Yo, cop behind that motherfucker.
I don't fuck with none of that shit, man.
Have you heard like the hollow earth theory?
Yeah, I've heard that one. I don't know if I believe in that one.
No?
That one is a little suspicious to me. I think
Which one you think is more valid, flat earth or hollow earth?
Hollow.
You think hollow earth is more valid?
Flat earth, man. Come on now. Like,
come on. What's that hollow earth?
Basically, that there is a huge entrance to the middle of the earth. There is no molten core in the middle.
Where all the goddamn lava coming from?
It's a layer underneath. But we found like water past there. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be lava. It's like kind of trapped right in between. But there's supposed to be an entrance at the North Pole. That's why they don't let people go up there too or whatever. But it was a pilot who went around the world and said he's seen a big giant hole up there that he could see down inside. And
you believe in time travel?
To a certain extent.
No.
I think it's heavily guarded in the future.
No, I don't believe in
heavily
time
regulated.
Travel. I feel like if time travel was real in the future, a lot of shit. I feel like it would be a lot of inconsistencies now.
What you mean? We got so many. To me,
what exactly?
JFK.
What was the inconsistency?
The magic bullet. They trying to say that this bullet traveled through him, that there might be a second shooter. You telling me
Conspiracies?
That, yeah. I mean, it's part of
I
conspiracy.
ain't never dived into JFK conspiracy, so I don't know.
Yeah, supposedly supposed to be 2 shooters, right? They got Lee Harvey Oswald and then the grassy knoll shooter, right? Supposed to be 2 shots. I mean, they even.
But what does that have to do with time travel?
Let me get there. Damn. Travel through time. Let me get there.
No, because like if you say it's 2 shooters,
it was supposed to be 2 shooters, right?
And one came from
so
the
let's say we only caught one. We only caught Lee Harvey Oswald,
Yeah.
and they saying it's impossible for him to have fired 2 shots and did all that, right?
Yeah.
So to me, well, I ain't gonna say to me. I understand the conspiracy. I don't really care left or right about it, but the I guess the proof is that he didn't kill JFK, and if JFK would have lived, we'd have been worse off as a civilization. Somebody came back from the future and made sure JFK died that day.
but I'm saying, how does the future time travel fit into this? Because it could have been just another shooter who living his best life in fucking New Zealand somewhere.
I mean, the fact that they're, I want to say,
Because they didn't catch him?
and there was no real record of another shooter. There's no hard evidence of a second shooter. No hard evidence. But it's like supposed to be damn near impossible that this one shot did the damage that it's supposed to have did.
So my only thing is logic would tell me that the second shooter simply got away, not went back to the future.
I mean, he probably did get away because he already knew where to go. Because I think, honestly, if time travel was real, I don't think you could come here and then go back.
Man,
I think it's a one-way thing. Time travel had to already be invented for you to go to the future.
If time travel is real, in the future, black people back in slavery. I'm
That's a clickbait for your ass.
I'm gonna be honest. If time travel real, black people enslaved in the future, because if we got access to time travel, first thing we doing is shooting some white people in the past.
No, you're not.
I'm going back to save Martin Luther King.
Bro, we won't be alive for it. They already is trying to, erase and don't want to tell people about slavery and all that shit. You telling me?
No, that's what I'm saying. In the future, we back in chains.
I'm saying I don't think so. First off,
or you said they killed us?
No. First off, they think we're gonna be just one group of goddamn glob of people. It won't be white or black for real. They're gonna be the real minority. All these mixed race babies. Stephen helping participate in apparently. The white black line is gonna be heavily blurred. So
I disagree. Only because
I'm sitting this conversation out.
No, we need to.
While there
Say
are
one wrong thing, I'm just.
I back whatever he said.
There are a lot of interracial couples are on the rise, but in reality, people are still fucking and having kids with people of their same ethnic background,
and it will
and that
forever.
shit ain't.
And
I
it will
don't
forever
think
perpetuate. But you got to think about.
I don't think the rate is which interracial couples is happening in America is as high as people say it is.
I love dating interracially. I like fucking going to fucking like a 50s diner with a black chick and just watch all those old white people just get angry. Like, God damn it. I'll be like, babe, go drink from the water fountain real quick. Fuck up their heads.
Oh shit. They be like, in my day, that would have
And my goddamn it.
He just gonna let her do that.
I'll be young. That's right, she can do it. But I like doing the same thing, like rollovers. Like I remember I go to like a soul food restaurant, and a black girl take me there, and it's like all the old dudes. It's like, man, what the fuck is he doing in here? I'm just like,
y'all got some good ass food,
right? I remember one time I went to a soul food restaurant. I fucking I'm a gentleman. I opened the door for her and everything. It felt like the record scratch in that motherfucker. Everyone turned around. I was like, what the fuck is this white dude? And then they saw the black girl walk in, and they all just collectively was like, all right, we know why he's here now. We got it.
They thought your ass was the Fed. That's why. Somebody going to jail. I guess that's it. You got anything, Kurt?
No, that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
Tell the people where they can find you.
Find me on Instagram at Steven Black, 2 S's, 2 K's at the front and at the end. I'm really not on social media like that, but you can find me up there. It's where I post like all the upcoming shows and everything. Sometimes I'll post some funny shit, so you can check me out on there. If you think I'm cute, hit my up. I'm heterosexual. I ain't gonna do no gay shit on the low. Don't send me no dick pic.
What's your pronouns? Make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms. Simply Just Will. Make sure y'all follow us. Third Post Media, thirdpostmedia.com. That's post like your heartbeat, not post and plus. Post, Third Post Media. Make sure y'all following Curtis, createdbycurtis.com. Dropping hoodies. We're trying to get him to make this t-shirt, but he said everything don't need to be on the t-shirt.
No, but the hoodies is going away May 27th.
Y'all better get them while y'all can. May 27th will be the last time you'll be able to get these hoodies. They fire for real, for real. That's it.
One last thing. Like Will said earlier, come to our show tonight in Richmond Park, Candy's Place.
I mean, by the time this come out.
Huh?
By the time this come out, it's
Oh, well, fuck. Never mind.
I don't know. Maybe I take time.
If time travel works.
Oh, yeah. I mean, shit, that's it.
That's it, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you coming through, bro.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me, man.
Oh, man. You got your set ready for the night?
You know what I just realized?
What?
I was trying to sit here racking my brain like, who the fuck this motherfucker look like?
Who?
Nigga,
Me?
MGK.